Hi, welcome back. Time for an evening stream now. Playing a few Sega Saturn games on a Friday evening. Oh, it's looking a little bit dark there, the camera, isn't it? Let's turn the brightness up a bit. Quite so dark. Well, play a little bit of Buster Move. That's a puzzle bobble. It's very much the American term, isn't it? Buster Move. Always known this game as Puzzle Bobble, really. So now I'll be playing Sega Saturn using the old, it's the Tekken Ori PS3 wireless controller that I converted a while ago, so it's a multi-stick now, so you can use it for all the retro consoles. Yes, playing a bit of Sega Saturn live. This is genuine Saturn. This ain't emulation, no emulation. It's all real deal hardware, real deal software. Evening, John Zoni, how are you? Yeah, it was a bit of a late one tonight. Contemplating streaming or not, I like putting my mind up or not. Yeah, I know, I was sort of hanging on. I was sure if Tuna was going to be streaming tonight. There's another guy streaming that I usually watch when he does retro streams. That's Subliminal VCR, but he's streaming Elden Ring, and I don't really want to watch Elden Ring because I'm thinking of buying Elden Ring at some point. I don't really want to see any more spoilers. Nah, I'm trying to avoid the Elden Ring streams and stuff. And spoilers. I'll just start off with a bit of Buster Move or Puzzle Bobble. I used to call this Puzzle Bobble. Started to call it Buster Move for some reason. Strange. I think it's because the DS releases, over here in Palland, over in the UK, they're all called Buster Move, aren't they? I screwed myself right up here now, right royally, look. Yeah, Elden Ring is a big game. Yeah, I've tried to avoid too much information on it, and I'm still torn as to which version to get. I don't know whether to get the PlayStation version to play on the PS4 Pro, because obviously I got a Xbox One X or an S or whatever. I've just got got Xbox Series. Xbox One X, I've got a One X, not a Series X or a Series S. So it's either Xbox to play on the Xbox One, or it's the PlayStation one to play on the Pro. Still not sure. It's Elden Ring, and I'm like, and again, it's I think it's a bit of a time-consuming game, and it as well, life-consuming game as well. Sort of got sucked into playing them games in the past for hours and hours and hours, like Fallout 3 and Oblivion. I put hours into them games in the past. Sort of open world game, fantasy game. Actually, it's gonna suck all my free time if I do get hooked on it. I've tried to avoid them purely because I don't want spoilers. They seem to be constantly patching it as well, don't they? If you've been following it, constantly releasing patches and things to try and balance the gameplay and stuff, which is a little bit not good really to me. They should just leave it alone maybe. If they want to improve some of the technical side of it, great. But I think when they start messing with the gameplay side of it, once you started playing the game, when they start affecting the mechanics of the game, I don't think that's a good thing. It don't sound like a good thing anyway. They're trying to rebalance the game, I think. From what I've heard. Obviously people find exploits in it, don't they? Yeah, exactly. Just, yep. Said that exactly as I've said it. Yeah, try and patch the exploits, but people want to use the exploits, that's up to them really, innit? you should have a choice, you know, if you want to apply the update or not. I mean, if it is a game-breaking, you know, exploit, you know. It's the thing with this game, it gets difficult fast, doesn't it? Yeah, might as well just finish that off there. Yeah, it's a bit, you know, I can understand software devs don't want people to, like, cheat the way through the game, but maybe they should have spent more time prior to its release than messing with it later on. You know, maybe a little bit more development time. I know it was already delayed anyway, wasn't it? Elden Ring. And again, it's sort of divided, in it, the gaming community, whether they really want to be playing, you know, a game like Elden Ring. To me, there's nothing wrong with a game like Elden Ring. You know, fine. I do want to buy it, but I'm more torn as to which version to get. I ain't sure which version to get. Yeah, I know. Geez, it's quality assurance. I'm treating the players like testers, game testers. It ain't clever, is it? Really doing that? Seems like it's the modern way with gaming. You know, quality assurance. Let all the gamers play, find all the faults, and then, you know. You been playing anything recently, Johns? Anything new? Anything old? Did I say you only watch streams, you don't play games? You gotta have played something recently, surely. I was playing a little bit of Xbox the other night. I haven't put the Xbox on for ages, actually. Oh, the games for gold recently have been very good. Ah, been playing around with your CRT. Yeah, can't remember the last time I powered the CRTs up. Probably when I was playing on the MVS a couple of weeks back. Powered the one up. The bigger CRT though, I got the 25-inch. I think I put that one on for about probably about 4 months. I've done that before, you know. You sort of have a bit of a mess, move around the stuff in the games room. you know, get a bit tired of the format, the layout of the way the systems are and stuff. I think I'll have a bit of a tidy up and I tend to leave stuff hanging around, like game boxes on the side of the units, and even, like I say, I'll even have them stacked up on top of the CRTs when I'm playing, so I have a bit of a tidy up now and again. Probably every couple of weeks I'll go around to put everything back in its correct place, and then 2 days later they've all been shifted around again and moved and laid about, cables everywhere. Very nice. Yeah, is that a stream the other night? Got you in the mood for Android Dunos? Is Tuna playing it? Android Dunos? Android Dunos was a game that I always thought looked quite simplistic, but the more I've seen it now over time, I've tended to enjoy it more. It's amazing. It's sort of you'll see someone playing the game and you'll get sort of a you know, it'll jolt you into playing it yourself, won't it? Yeah. Dunos 2 you probably get. Really? I ain't really seen that much of it. Dunos 2. I didn't really catch that much of it on this when, you know, streams and stuff. I caught that much of it. Android Dunos is, you know, it's alright. It's got sort of a strange graphic style, and it's like looks quite simplistic, but obviously there's a lot going on as well, isn't there? Not a clue. This is probably better if you can get your pal. You know where all the, unless you can the old Google lens out. So I've not got a clue what that was then. Apart from the character what you're playing against. You need live action Google lens glasses there. And playing Japanese software. Again, this is a series that's gone on for years now, hasn't it? The old Buster Move, the old Puzzle Bobble. Don't really get it, if you know what I mean. This game when it first came out, I don't really get it. The whole idea of like Puzzle Bobble, it's like with the busting and bubbles and stuff, it's like weird, isn't it? But I do believe there was a game called Bust a Move, and it was a Konami like dancing stage game, wasn't it? Sure it was. Well, I'm just imagining that. And I thought, you know, it was strange that they call it Puzzle Bobble, and they called it Bust a Move, as in Bust a Groove, Bust a Move. Choice of colours. Not clever. I screwed that right up there, look. Oh, no. Thought that was lucky. Panel de Pon. Actually, if I play Panel de Pon, is that similar? And now this Puyo Puyo. I've tried playing Puyo Puyo, but it's a bit like is it the Mean Bean Machine and all that in it, you know, and Dr. Mario and stuff. It always seems a bit so you got to rotate them, a bit like columns, haven't you? Got to rotate the blocks or beans or whatever they are. It's like a cross between, almost Tetris in it. Puyo Puyo. The DS versions of this are quite good. But Panel de Pon, Panel de Pon. I'm struggling. I'll be honest. I'm struggling to visualize Panel de Pon. They ain't normally that big on puzzle games like this. I don't mind Bust a Move. I don't mind, you know, Tetris. Some versions of Tetris, I really like DS Tetris. That's brilliant. That is, in my opinion, it's probably it's my favourite Tetris. Probably more so than the Game Boy one. I just think it's it's got a really nice sort of vibe to it when you play it. Like, you know, really like lively, jolly vibe to it, I think. Panel de Pon's on the 121. Well, it's probably one of the few that I ain't played on it. There's what's that other platform game? Sometimes Sega Saturn has played as well. Nightmare something. I ain't really played that much either. It's made by Visco. So it's like it's a bit like Bubble Bobbly style. Don Duckadonny style. Oh, what's he doing? Oh no! It's gonna be game over. I knew that was coming. Nightmare in the Dark. Yeah, Snow Brothers S. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. Did you stay on Sega Soxy's stream last night? I had to go and sort some stuff out. Take round my mum's. Or, as I say, when I look later on, it finished. I don't know how long his stream was on for. But I would have stopped on longer. But I've got to sort some stuff out. I've got like piled up in the garage stuff to take back from before I've been decorating. So I borrowed some step ladders. And some boards, so I needed to get them sorted to drop off.
Straight.
So I was sure if Tuna was streaming tonight or not. I'll have another go at this and we play something else. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't mind Ace Combat. There you go, any Ace Combat games then. I don't mind Ace Combat. I don't mind the one on the 360. That one's good. I did buy the follow-up to it on the 360 as well. I was impressed with that. But the two on the PlayStation, I got them alright, but I ain't really played them in a while. To be fair, I quite like Air Force Delta on the Dreamcast. But again, it's one of them you can play in short doses. You can't play for hours and hours and hours. The dogfighting can get a bit boring on it. You can be flying around and around and around and getting nowhere. A bit like I got a PSP version as well, and I sort of got fed up on some of the missions on that. It can be like flying around for 10 minutes trying to track a target down, and it's, oh my god, this is too much like real life. So we're using the multi-stick on the Saturn tonight for a change. Near the clickety clack. It ain't too clicky. It's definitely not as clicky as the old Mayflash modded stick. The Quamba buttons in it. The old modified Tekken 6 PS3 wireless. I managed to pick up the peanuts because some mug had lost the wireless dongle for it and sent it separate. You know, it's this one. If you've ever seen one of my videos in the past on it, I do like this actually. This stick, it's really nice. Play with the arcade stick on the old consoles. Granted, a lot of games do play well with the control pad, don't they? Oh, what am I doing? And again, and again, again, and again, and again. Panel to pawn. I've got to replay that surely if it's on the 120 in one. I've got to have at least tried it. Did you ever breathe any life into that original Xbox you were looking at the other day? Was it Crystal? Someone had modified. Exactly, can't beat the good clack. Clickety clack. No, this is it was just one of them RE Tekken wireless jobs, you know, it's all plastic. Ain't no metal base on it. I think they were like sold with the game as like a limited edition thing, weren't they? With a vinyl on there, 8-button stick. I ain't modded the buttons or the joystick at all, just give them a clean up. The actual stick and the buttons are still stock orange. I have got a set of buttons I was going to swap out, but in all fairness, I think the buttons that are in it are probably better than the Quambas that I've got to swap them out with. So I was going to get some Samwas, but I ended up getting Quambas, which are like a clone Samwas. You got the Tekken wireless stick. Have you got the Xbox version of it? So this is exactly the same. Yours was white then, with a like a black vinyl with the, you know, like it's got the detail of the game on there, and the sticker of the game on there. Whereas that is just black vinyl plain with stickers on it, which I've put on it. So it's just the same. It's just that the main base of yours is. White, isn't it? It's white. It's white plastic, if I remember right. Colours of the buttons are slightly different as well, if I remember right. So. The Tekken 6 wireless stick. Now, is that one like wireless, like an Xbox 360 pad wireless, or do you need a dongle for it? Because this one, you needed a dongle for it. Anyway, come on, we'll put something else on. Bear with us.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I think they hold the value more, the Xbox ones, purely because, like you say, they ain't got the dongle, have they? People don't lose the dongle because obviously once that dongle's lost or whatever, it's screwed, isn't it? I have seen people selling the dongles for, like, you know, they have sold trying to sell the dongles separate, but yeah. Street Fighter 02, I'll put that on. Don't lose your dongle. Yeah, exactly. It ain't good, is it? You lose your dongle. Well, you only got yourself to blame if you lose your dongle, mate. Oh. Definitely got to be careful where you shove your dongle for Street Fighter 02. I think I played Gold last time. I ain't played this before on the stream, I don't think. that look over bright, that screen? I messed around with some of the gamma settings on the filter because this capture tends to like emphasize the reds a little bit. So I sort of up the gamma slightly. Just wonder if it was over contrasted. Still can't make my mind up. I think that was that bad. Might look a bit pinky now instead. I don't know. But I think the Xbox controllers and stuff, they tend to hold the volume ones, or don't they? Is it because they're like PC compatible, or more PC compatible as well?
Street Player 0, 2.
It's quite loud, isn't it? That. It's can we get to the options? Turn the volume down a little bit. No, it ain't that fancy, is he? Need to get to the capture. Turn it down a fraction. Good old Ryu. Yes. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, would you? My flash sticks are, really expensive. I think it's because you can mod them quite easy, can't you? So that one that I bought though, that PS2, PS3, PC one, it's which was compatible with that retrocade as well. That one's like, it had weird buttons in it. That's why I changed them out for the combo buttons. It got like, there were even like membrane buttons. They were like plastic sticks, like stumps inside. That got like a carbon, like a rubberized carbon blob on the end, and then they dabbed into the PCB as you like, as you thumped on the buttons, they dabbed into the PCB, and they weren't that accurate. They were really like hit and miss. Well, I think some of the later Mayflash ones, they were more, you like the Quamba ones in there, they've got proper micro switch buttons in there. And the sticks, nice. It's a little bit sloppy on that Mayflash I picked up, but I only paid 20 odd quid for it. It was 22 quid delivered, that Mayflash one in the box, and it was PS2, PS3, don't know the model number of it. Don't you really notice the load times on this now? Especially after playing it. I mean, if you play it to emulation, you ain't got the load times, have you? Just seem a little bit washed, doesn't it? I think turn the gamma up a little bit in the capture. Just look a little bit washed, I think, compared to the. I'm looking at the big screen. I'm looking at the. Yeah. Probably I've got it a little bit washed out, the colour. Looks alright, I suppose. Yeah, it has like a PCB inside. The sort of like sticks, little stumps inside the buttons, like ran down onto him and like whacked onto the PCB board. And that Mayflash was like a really strange way of doing it, you know what I mean? To me, it seemed like a really strange way of doing it. It seemed really like, what the hell? I looked inside, I was like, what the hell's this? Rather than having just microswitch buttons in there. Just seemed odd. Just seemed really odd. And so a couple of them were a little bit iffy, where you really had to like thump the hell out of the button to get it to work, you know what I mean? Well, you got to, press it pretty bloody hard, and I was like, nah, I don't think so. So I ripped the PCB out of it and just hardwired the buttons in there. So.
Round one, fight!
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Come on, it's a break.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Yes, I've had a few sticks over the years. I never upgraded them. I just played, played them stock. Probably should have. I probably would have kept them longer. So I've had a Dreamcast stick in the past. I had an REX2, like I used that other REX2. I had one of them in the past as well. What else is it? I had one of them. The PlayStation 3 version of it as well. I forgot exactly which one that was called. Fighting stick or something. PlayStation Horror fighting stick. And then I had like the cheap 6-button sticks for like the Super Famicom and the Mega Drive as well. Who they're made by now? ASCII Corporation, I think. And that they ain't like microswitch at all. They're just like membrane jobs, isn't they? But I got rid of them. They were a bit of a waste of time. So why I did this, I rewired this, kind of like pad act. Instead of like a glorified pad act really, with this arcade stick that I'll use for these. It's a glorified pad act.
Hadouken!
Some of the button layouts get a bit confusing, you know, when you're using stuff like a Dreamcast. And obviously, if you've got 8 buttons, and you've got all the different colours, haven't you, for the different buttons. And these are all... I should have probably swapped them all out for the different colours, shouldn't I? Before I rewired it, but... because they're all grey, every button, all the 8 buttons are grey. So you've got to, like, know the position of them. You know, in my nerdy sadness, what I did. But obviously I arranged them so that they're all, like, separate for each console. It tended to suit the layout of the pad better, but I have got a printed sheet for each console, so it's like got a colour code on it. Street Fighter 15th anniversary stick. It's Xbox and PS2 buttons are 4mm high. That is high, isn't it? That's probably higher than the Tatsunoko one, isn't it? What are you on about? 4mm as in sticking out from the... as in the button height? That seems odd.
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
I'm getting to the surface. See? Oh, we got caught out, you! Oh, yeah. He's got his max gauge and he's laughing all the way. This guy. That on. It's got like a big ball top. Like some people like them bat tops, though they are, but they like the ball tops on their joysticks, I think. I almost bought a was he Nori stick a while back. It was no, it was a Mad Cat stick actually. Tell a lie, it was a Mad Cat stick, and it was one of these. It was made for WrestleMania wrestling game. It might have been some like Superstars of Wrestling or something. So I'm trying to see what the colour levels look like on this. They look alright. I forgot what game it was now. It was definitely a 360 one, and it was only I'm sure it was only a 6-button Mad Cat. I don't think it was an 8. But it was that much. But it was called now. The name of the game. Yeah, well that's it. Oh, so I'm only looking through the phone. Okay, I've got the laptop on the side there, you know, like with the screen, but you can never get the colours with the screen. When you look on the laptop, on the phone it's like, but so obviously I'm playing it through pass through as well, so I'm getting the Saturn's out, putting that onto the telly. I mean, they always look a little bit darker because it's the laptop I've got one of these like IPS screens in the end, so they never look the same as when they do on like a LED or even on the plasma. It's really bright. Yeah, it looks alright. They say the reds were looking really deep before, and I thought, oh, I'll just alter the gamma a little bit. I think I've upped the gamma by about 5% or something. And it looked better on the laptop screen, but until you stream it, you never know, do you? I should have probably done a test stream or something and put a test card on or something, you know, just get really anal about it, you know, just get really fucking... It's quite versatile in the OBS where you can mess around with the filters and stuff. So I look at most streams on the phone. Sometimes I might look back, or if I'm messing about in the room here, and I'll probably, if I'm up here, I'll connect the laptop up to the plasma, and I'll probably watch through the big screen. But as I say, we ain't really got like a smart TV. We've only got plasmas. We're still 10 years old with the TV tech, at least. So we'd have to look through the set-top box on the YouTube app or whatever, or like I say, I'll just connect the laptop up. I don't think the YouTube app on the Xbox is very good. I'm very impressed with that. That's it. Yeah, that is good, isn't it? With the MBS, you can use the test screen. Have you got Unibios on your MBS as well? So I've got Unibios on the one MBS, but the other MBS, the 1C I ain't got it on. Got it on the 1FZ. Because it's obviously just to pop the chip out and change the chip. I think the Unibios is really good as well, because you've got, like, you can go into like the sound tests and stuff quite and obviously with the MBS, unless you rig a button up to the dip switches, you ain't got a pause facility, have you? Whereas, you know, you need to select start on the Unibios, and you've got it, ain't you? Trying to think of another game that's got a CRT setting screen. I think the Sega Ages games on the Saturn have got them as well. You can go into the arcade settings and look at the CRT geometry screen on them. Sure you can. It's like it's hidden cheating.
Round one, fight!
But yeah, grid patterns. Obviously the old coin-ops used to have that on the startups, didn't they? Probably the new ones have as well. You know, for what new coin-ops there is, or how many new coin-ops is there? Never had a B&O, never had a Bang & Olufsen CRT. No, you can sort of mess around with the geometry and stuff on the Bang & Olufsen Kaya. They're a nice looking set, aren't they? B&O. More sound now, ain't they? I don't think, do they still make televisions? Or they're more like licensing out the sound technology? This laptop that I've got's got B&O sound on it. Bang & Olufsen.
Round 1, fight!
The Toshiba or Toiba, whatever you want to call it, the previous old laptop I had though, that had, tell me I had like Score Candy or something on it. The sound quality on this one's a lot better. Especially, you know, you're listening to stuff with the headphones and you can turn on like the B&O experience or whatever it is. It's like, obviously some kind of software that messes around with the sound quality, like an extra graphic or whatever, like filters. They're really, it's really clear. I'm not sure if it really affects recording quality and stuff when you're using the laptop. It's purely for a listening experience. Now, what's surprising me is if you like with the Xbox, if you're playing the Xbox and you're using like the headphones or whatever, you turn that like that sonic, it's called sonic sound or whatever it's called. So that's really, really good surrounding on the Xbox and Microsoft. What it's called now, something sonic sound or whatever it's called. Considering, sometimes I only listen with a pair of like fairly cheap in-ear headphones when I'm playing online. Sorry, mate. Alright, sub. Alright, mate. Yeah, alright, sub. Elden Ring. Yeah, no, I noticed you was playing it earlier, mate.
Round 1, fight!
It's called Sonic Surround or something. Oh, is he? Yeah, it's a loud game, innit, this one? Hold on a sec. Turn it down a fraction. So this one was quite a loud game. The thing with the little plug and play, you can go into the settings and you can actually turn down the audio level in the whole system, you can make it like so many decibels lower than standard. I usually set about 5 or 6 decibels lower than standard on the little plug and plays, so that obviously, like you say, you don't get that music drowning you out job. You get that weird effect, don't you, with the interlacing, with the lights, with these capture things. See that? It's weird, isn't it? Obviously, that do that flickery effect, don't they, to give it like that transparency. See, it's hard to tell with. See, I've only got like a little headphone plug in. I'm listening to the stream, so I've only got. I use that to try and gauge the sound, but sometimes, you know, it ain't that accurate. So cheers. If ever I am, you know, if I'm babbling on, just say you carry the music, turn it up, you can drown me out. Like how accurate the Great Britain stage is in this. Obviously memorable experiences. Obviously Japanese developers have visited the UK. If I've ever visited UK grotty fucking public toilet, or they've been outside Buckingham Palace and almost been run over by a Red Bulls. Oh no, it's definitely punk on it. Back when there was anarchy in the UK. Blossom. Power move, come on. Do it. Ah, see, that's better. Punk in the late 90s. See, that's the thing, he was still around Warwick Punk. But it's definitely sort of like late 60s, early 70s, wasn't it, really? That was the birth of punk, wasn't it? Was it late 70s? No, it was late 70s, Warwick. Late 70s, all around about. Late 70s. Late 70s, early 80s, wasn't it?
Round one, fight!
It's late 70s, I'm giving up it. It's more like bloody the mods and rockers thing, wasn't it, in the late 60s to early 70s. And you got all some of the music in the 80s was pretty lame, right? The old new romantics and stuff. Definitely the thing, what it really, with video games. Obviously the Jap developers, and, you know, obviously influenced by the old punk thing, but yeah, 76, 70s. My mate was really into Sex Pistols. I've only got the one album. I think I've only got never mind the bollocks. Yeah, he was all into like Sex Pistols and stuff. Was it, I don't know. Was it, did I have two? Was the other one flogging a dead horse? It's flogging a dead horse, or you only did the one album. Is it flogging a dead horse? Was Never Mind the Bollocks? What was Never Mind the Bollocks saying? I'm sure I've got two Sex Pistols CDs. Flogging a Dead Horse is a compilation. That must have been it then, yeah. Okay. See, I had a Biggie Sex Pistols fan. Obviously, they've sort of been and gone by the time I was old enough to understand him. But a mate wants to go. I think his brother was into him because his brother's a bit older. He's always into like the Sex Pistols. Both who listen to him for his brother, like. And obviously, it's a bit of a rebel thing, innit? It's skill. You know, if you only do the music topic or whatever, you know, and you got to pick an artist to do your music assignment on your music topic, and it's like, who are you going to choose? You know, someone's going to choose like bloody, you know, I'll say something sad like Cliff Richard, and then someone's going to choose like the Sex Pistols, you know. And my mate did his on the Sex Pistols purely so he could bring the album in. Really, you saw him? You actually saw him in 2004. Yeah, that was mad. It's a bit of a one, isn't he? Johnny Rotten. It was like he did Public Image Limited as well, didn't he? Come on, we'll put something else on. We'll blast into something else. Like I say, is that, you know, music in the 80s, it was a bit of a mix up one. It was a bit of what was it, like synth. It's like synth pop. There was like, you know, I don't know, just typical cheesy pop as well, while they, you know, like bloody Black Lace and all the other naff stuff. What was it, like, you know, all that was really like, oh no, new romantic stuff and that war it now. I was a big fan of like 80s pop music in all fairness. So to me, stuff like that, I was more into stuff, listening to stuff like that. Did you really? Did you see Public Image Limited? Public Image Limited. He used to wear the like really brightly coloured suits, wasn't he? Yeah, it's a new wave, was he? Cut the Crap, was he? Extended play, I don't know, was he? I can't believe it was. But I'll take your word for it. I do, like I say, I think I got flogging a dead horse and never mind the buzzcocks, never mind the bollocks. You know what I mean? It's messing on here. Put all the discs back in the wrong boxes as usual. Yeah. Another fighting game, this one. for the 3D one. So the FMV ain't aged that well as it on the Saturn, especially when you like playing it on an HD set. I think it was that lower quality FMV one, the duck motion or whatever they used. Don't worry about it, keep playing Elden Ring. Really? You off to London tomorrow? Into the heart of London? Very nice. What, you off out on an eating and drinking job? Yeah, I've got this on the PlayStation and I've got it on the Saturn. Got it on PS1 as well. Picked it up cheap for the PS1. Most of the Japanese stuff on PS1 I did pick up cheap. It's like Star Gladiator and stuff. Don't think this is particularly expensive either. It's amazing how the characters have changed over the time now, innit? Curry and Beer Day, yeah. Can't beat it. Yeah. See, the music on this one's quiet, innit? Let's pause that a sec. Let's continue just a fraction. Just a fraction. Yeah. This is weird playing this with the stick. I'm used to playing this with a pad. So difficulty this is set on. Probably your easy, me and easy. First couple of opponents, and probably gonna face it with punching. A little bit of a jump there on the screen, and then you must change the resolutions in it between the loading. No! Oh, very good, was he? Isn't that the same? The first opponent was easy. Curry and Beer Day, very nice. See, Heart of Gaming. Where's Heart of Gaming? In Croydon. Is that a store then? Heart of Gaming? I don't know. No, I don't. Yeah, weird move set in this one compared to Dead or Alive 2, innit? It's weird. It's hard to get you. You're around the move set. I don't remember. Can you see eating him there? Ah, the hog. It's an arcade and it moved down into corridor. Ah, okay. So I'm got it on top chat as well. I ain't got it on live chat. Sorry. Let's have another go. Let's choose someone else. Oh, that was very eventful, was he? That was a bit crap. Hog, Heart of Gaming. Get ya, Hog. Ah, now I get ya. Was an arcade? What, like bit like Arcade Club or like modern stuff or old stuff? So the movesets on this game's strange, isn't they, compared to the Dead or Alive 2 and onwards. Obviously they refined it, didn't they, and they got like the side steps and stuff, didn't they? It's been a lot more rigid, this game, and see if it was its time, wasn't it? I did actually see the coin op of this once. Only once though. I always remember it looking really high resolution, obviously because it was probably running on Model 2, wasn't it? I believe it runs on the same sort of hardware as Virtua Fighter 2, don't it? I think they licensed it out. Bit of everything. Bit of everything there. Oh. Died on past years to the dead. Yeah, do a video. Just chuck a video up. You'll probably put it on the Instagram, I suppose, or will you stick it on tube? Stick it on the tube. So the last arcade I went in was one in LA. We went to LA in 2019. And it was like pretty modern arcade, really. I think a lot of the arcades in America that sort of got rid of a lot of the older coin-op stuff, haven't they? There's only a few select arcade club style places in America, isn't there now, from what I've heard. They've sort of dumped a lot of the old classics out there and got stuff like the more modern, you know, like the light gun S-Star games, you know what I mean? Like, is it like Luigi's Mansion and stuff like that? You know, the new one. And they've got like massive LCD screen games as well, haven't they? Like a giant Galaga one as well. It's like a massive, I don't know, it's probably about 6 foot screen. Like Galaga, like the remix Galaga game. Oh, it looks good, but like, it's a shame really because all the old coin-ups obviously have been shelved, didn't they? And loads of racing games as well. Obviously, because you get that Fast and Furious is really popular, isn't he? Yeah, exactly. Bowling alley games. Yeah, there was pretty much really. There was a few like what's that? Got that dome. What do they call now? Pod. The Namco Pod games. They got a few of them as well. But mainly, the only like arcade, traditional style arcade stuff they got was more like racing games and stuff, driving games. And they were all like Need for Speed and stuff, you know. But they were like, what is it, like Fast and Furious? Sorry. They got like sit down stuff as well, like Transformers and whatever, and that. Obviously it's all licensed stuff in it. It's all licensed stuff. Yeah, that was what was the Sega game, the Transformers one? I think that again it was sort of like a light gun shooter style game. We'll have another go with this. So put someone else on. But yeah, bowling alley games. So I suppose they am, ain't they? But it's like cinemas as well. One time cinemas used to have like well, near us. Well, let's say near us. Yeah, near us. The two of them quite near us, and they had their own arcade area at one time. You know, 15, 20 years ago maybe, and they had their own little arcade area in there. And obviously they've got a mix of games and stuff like Vert Shooters and that, and even like Virtua Fighter. I remember seeing Virtua Fighter in there, the one of them. And then obviously as things progressed at cinemas, they sort of pushed a lot of the more traditional games out, and then they were having big stuff in like the Star Wars, like that Model 3 one by Sega, stuff like that was in there. Off Elden Ring, well done. Carry on playing it, mate. You know, it's it's a game that I've been trying. Like I said, I've been trying to avoid watching too much of it because when I pick it up, I want a lot of it to be like fresh. I don't want to be, you know, too many spoilers on it. You know, with like the areas and stuff and enemies. I've already seen a few live streams, odds and ends like yourselves, just cop bits and pieces. You know, I really want to try and keep it, you know, keep it fresh. Again, still ain't sure which version to get. I've got a feeling it's probably going to be PS4 Pro, as in PlayStation 4. I'd like to get on the One X because I think it could have probably, you know, done a slightly better job, but I just don't think From are that bothered about optimising Xbox versions, are they? They always tend to lag behind the PlayStation versions. There's some rumour going around about From being bought by Sony. Well, I don't know how true that is. Come on, grab. And again. Come on. No, reversal.
Winner!
あなたの負けよ。
Yeah, it really jumps between the resolutions, doesn't it, this game? And Virtua Fighter 2 does as well, I don't know. I remember seeing this coin op Dead or Alive once years ago, and to be fair, I thought Virtua Fighter 2 looked better. Even though I like the style of it, I just thought Virtua Fighter 2 looked better as a coin op. But it's because I was a Sega nut, I suppose.
Winner!
あなたの負けよ。
Obviously, with this, I think the gimmick was the exploding sort of boundaries at the side of the playing field, wasn't he? The danger zone. It's like the danger zone, they call it. Danger zone. Welcome to the danger zone.
Winner!
もうちょっと頑張んなよ。
Get ready!
Jam these this stiff resistance. No.
You lose!
お前の負けだ。
Get ready!
It's a bit of a comeback.
Winner!
あなたの負けよ。
Yeah, I was late deciding to stream tonight. I was sort of hanging around, thinking about it, and I'm like,
Get ready!
thought, no, I'll have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or whatever. And I was like, should I bother? I thought, oh well, I'll play the Saturn, the old Sega Saturn.
Winner!
あなたの負けよ。
Get ready!
Yeah, well, I say I really liked Oblivion on the 360. I've put loads of hours into that as well. So if I can get as much playtime out of Elden Ring as I did out of Oblivion, I'd enjoy it. You know what I
あな
mean?
たの負けよ。
I bought Skyrim and I was like gonna play it, and I've only ever played the sort of intro bit of that. I've never actually played any of Skyrim at all. I bought it brand new as well on 360. I've still got it. I know they've got the remastered one out now, ain't they? But never played it. Skyrim.
この瞬間が最高ね。
I've still got a Panasonic TV. That's what the plasma is. I just shoved it on the bottom there. Shoved it on the bottom there because I was bored, because the bezel looked a bit plain. I've got the plasma's Panasonic. I've got a CRT that's Panasonic as well. I've got the widescreen Panasonic. It's a Quintrix, whatever is CRT. It's only is it 24 inch? 24 inch widescreen. So it's got little handles on the side as well. It's almost like a portable widescreen. It's really nice. And when you put it in like 4x3 mode, it looks really sharp with the retro stuff as well. It's almost, you know, it doesn't really need to.
Winner!
この瞬間が最高ね。
Get ready!
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, yeah. The old giant scorpions and
こ
stuff.
んな
Yeah.
はずじゃなかったのに。
Really, yeah. I think Panasonic are a decent brand actually. Televisions, they probably ain't the best, but like, there's always somebody gonna say something better. But I think Panasonic are a decent brand. I did we did look at some Pioneer plasmas way back when we were looking at Panasonics. It was the Cura stuff like that. They were really expensive. They were like maybe twice what we paid for the Panasonics. I think they've got really good black levels on the Curas. I mean, they're good on this, but yeah, now I've still got Panasonic CRT as well. That widescreen one. Let's put something else on. Let's into the old widescreen. Yeah, I quite like Panasonic as a brand. They're pretty good. The we had a Pioneer. Well, we've still got it. We've still got a Pioneer DVD player as well. They're really good. But Pioneer are a really good brand as well. I think Pioneer was something to do with JVC, were they? If I remember right. Yeah, it was all hi-fi brands at one time on it with the Japanese big name brands like JVC, Pioneer.
World Heroes perfect.
Pioneer Laserdisc. Yeah, that's they're really big into Laserdisc. It's karaoke stuff as well, wasn't it? It's quite loud by the sounds of it as well. It's not a volume down, it's on a fraction. How loud does that sound? Might be a bit loud, but we're going easy. It's probably got some frames of animation put on this version. Don't use the memory card, does it? Well, memory card. It ain't a card, is it? It's a memory cartridge. Got a little bit of loud in between stages, but it ain't that bad considering you don't use the RAM cartridge. obviously they have simplified it. There's quite a few frames of animation on this version, isn't there? Yeah, well that's it. It's just, you know, laser discs. It was, you know, I suppose before the time, the quality of them, whatnot. It's just they're a bit awkward to store and stuff, isn't they? I think they're susceptible to being damaged, to the crack or stuff. Weird technology, wasn't it? I'm gonna pause that and turn the volume down a bit. It's really loud, this game. Yeah, I've definitely cut quite a fair few frames out of this, didn't they, with the animation. It's been ages since I've played this. No, it's ain't a bad game though, still. On the Saturn. It ain't a really expensive game to pick up as far as I know. Yeah, never owned a Laserdisc player. I think one of my uncles had one way back. And I know a mate's dad, I think he had one as well. But they're really expensive, aren't they? And then, obviously, once DVD came out, it's all over, wasn't it, really? It was just a thing that sort of just went the way of the dragon, didn't it? But they're like picture disky things as well, some of the laser discs, and they're like picture discs. Ooh, that turret in the background, I'm struggling. Hi Jay, how are ya? Yeah, playing a bit of World Heroes Perfect on the Saturn. Doing good, all cool. Yep, just playing a few Saturn games. I thought, oh well, why not? Just connect up to the old YouTube. More content onto the channel. Video 601. Really? I'll check that one out. Wave Runner. Wow, so I'm sure that was jet bike game, wasn't he? Jet ski, jet bike game, whatever it is. Is that by Namco, Konami, or Sega? It was Sega, wasn't it? Was it Sega? Was it Wave Runner? Check out Easy again. Using your wheel, really. Let's say it's nice that you can get to use the wheel on all different games, isn't it? Let's say if you run them through an emulator as well. It's, I suppose you got all the different settings options, you can tweak them and stuff for you. And to be fair, I mean, I was playing just with Dragon. Lead Dragon, and his animation's always choppy as hell anyway. Yeah, I thought it was Sega. I know Namco did some as well. They're all doing it at one time while they're like the skiing games and is it Alpine Racer and stuff, and Matron, and this makes me laugh. All the Rasputin. Kim Dragon in it, not Lee Dragon, sorry. Kim Dragon. It's Bruce Lee I was thinking of. I always get him mixed up. Such a blatant Bruce Lee rip-off, isn't it? Same with the one that's seen Fatal Fury in it. It's such a blatant Bruce Lee rip-off. Alpine Racer. Did that get released on the PlayStation as well? I think it got released on PlayStation 2, didn't it? Yeah, I think the ninjas in this have got like better animation anyway, haven't they? The two ninja characters. Yeah. Iger and Fuma. Just oh. Raw Rasputin, you swine. Music just a fraction because the music is really good in this. Love Neo Geo games, music is brilliant. I very rarely pick a Neo Geo game out for having duff music. Yeah, it's like wave racing. It's very much wave runner, wave race. There were loads of them, weren't there, one time. Jet bike, jet ski games and stuff. Still remember when I got World Heroes 2 for my AES back in the 90s. It was an amazing game that was. I've got it now, but I just remember getting it. I was like, brilliant. I just thought the animation and the music and everything was great on it. It's the art style. Probably the only one I wore that fussed on was Jet, World Heroes Jet. I was fussed on that one. It's alright, it's one of my least favourite World Heroes game. It just feels like, I don't know, it don't feel like an individual game. It just feels like, wait, it's sort of like an in-between and it's an add-on, it's an add-on. Slaughtered. Slaughtered. Play it again. We're playing this tonight on the multi-stick. Yeah, I remember the first Ace Combat was converted to PlayStation 1 when it from the coin up. It wasn't very realistic, was it? Well, exactly realistic looking graphics, was it? It was sort of like flat shaded, really bright colour polygons, or like first Ace Combat. I'm sure I got Ace Combat, the first Ace Combat on PlayStation 1, Japanese one. Sure I have, sure I've got it. Pretty sure I got it. Spamming with that flying move. Screwed him up. Turn that down just a touch again. It's going to be tricky to get the audio balance tonight. It sounded a bit loud. Ace Combat 7's good on PS4, but see, that's the thing. See, Ace Combat, I think Ace Combat 6 for me was probably the last good Ace Combat in my eyes. I don't like any of the newer ones that I've played. I owned 7 for the Xbox. I did own it. I couldn't get on with it. I don't like it. I like 6, and I don't mind the couple that are on the PlayStation 2. But after that, I forgot what it was called now. The one after 6. It's called Ace Combat 7. Obviously, they've all got their own little title out now. The one 6 is called Fires of something in it. But I was fussed on the sequel. I played it a few times and I got rid of it. Fires of Liberation or something. They changed the dog fighting. They made it, I don't know, odd. I mean, I complained about the amount of flying around aimlessly you did in dogfighting on the earlier Ace Combats, and then they went to complete other end and sort of trash the dogfighting on it. That's rather than just like, I don't know, just adjusting it slightly, make it a little bit more playable. Played it on 360. Yeah, I like. You played 7 on 360 as well. Yeah, I'm sure I had 6. Well, I've got 6. I've still got 6. So that's backwards compatible on the Xbox One as well. But 6. And then I bought 7. I was hoping 7 was going to be good. Oh, I think I read reviews in Edge magazine and played it. Got rid of it. Like, I think I paid about 30 quid for it now. I don't think I lost anything when I traded it or sold it. I know I definitely got rid of it. I think I sold it. I think I might have sold it on eBay. I don't know, maybe I traded it in. But yeah, I like 6. I think 6 was the last Ace Combat game I played and enjoyed. And then when I bought that other one, it was like disappointing, so I'll give the rest a miss. I think there's been another one since that, though, has there? Let's put something else on. Yeah, it's to the white. Let's get to the white screen. Magical white screen. You sold your first gen PS4, VR, cam, and your move controls. Wicked. I hope you got a good price for them. Was that your jet engine PS4? Let's see what this plays like with the stick. Probably terrible. So I remember a while ago you were saying about your old PS4. It's like a jet engine one. 200 quid, eh? Bad, really easy. Don't know how much the PSVR goes for now, actually. Never really that cheap, was he? Yeah, the jet engine, exactly. Someone. Did you ever sort it out, or was it still a jet engine when you sold it? So this is Capcom Generations 2. It's the Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, the Daimakimura collection. It's got, obviously, if you look at the top select, you've got collection, you've got, obviously screen adjust and stuff as well, if you really want to go into the calibrations and things and stuff and that. But you've got, obviously, the collection's unlockables. You choose stereo or mono sound. And title select, you've got title select. You've got obviously the original Ghouls and Ghosts. And you've got Daimakimura, which is the sequel. Sorry, you've got Ghosts and Goblins. Then you've got Ghouls and Ghosts. And that's Super Ghouls and Ghosts. We go with Ghouls and Ghosts. We like ghouls and ghosts. Yeah, I think they've got the on the PlayStation 1 as well, haven't they? I think the PlayStation 1 version's pretty good. I think the only issues the PlayStation 1 version's got is this game, Girls and Ghosts. I believe the colours are a little bit dark, but apart from that, it's supposed to be fine. I think they use that to base the Xbox Capcom Classics Collection version on, so I've been told. So the colours are quite dark in there as well. You really have to ramp up the contrast to get the brightness to work. Yeah. Bear with me, I'm going to have to pause this when it comes on. And adjust the television, turn the volume down just a fraction. I ain't sure how accurate the colours are on this version either. Someone has told me that, you know, I always thought this was arcade perfect, but in hindsight, it ain't arcade perfect. There is issues on this. Obviously, there's a loading between stages. There's also the grass as well. If you look at the grass, these versions on PlayStation and Saturn, the grass on the feet of your character, they're sort of layered. Your character goes behind the grass, his feet do, which is, you know, seems petty. But obviously, it is different. So, pretty petty to nitpick on that, but I have heard it mentioned before about it, and it is noticeable. So, can't really say that it ain't an issue. Obviously, it is. If you look for it, you'll notice it. So, does it really matter? You can emulate this on pretty much anything now these days. CPS2 stuff. It's just nice to have the Saturn original. It ain't nice to pick that power up. And this section's a real killer. Ah, that was me. See, if you clip the diagonals, it won't move. Yeah, well, I've got the TV on, but it's only on low because I like to listen to the actual game audio. Because when you're streaming, I don't run the stream through the TV. I run the direct capture into the television. It's like it sort of bypasses the capture card. It's like a pass through. So I'm looking at the actual game as I'm playing it on the screen. What's some slow down in that? How do you survive that then? I ain't looking at the ain't looking at the actual OBS window or anything, or just actually looking at the game as it would be displayed if being pumped from the Saturn into the telly. So, and the same with the chat. I have to look down at the chat see it's on the phone because I don't like having the chat on the screen when you're playing. Keeping them separate. I mean, I could have it running into the television and have a chat window at the side, but I just find it just clutters the screen up. Never realised how much slowdown in the it feels a bit spongy. In the Saturn version. You ain't gonna get past him with that weapon. Yeah, I've got headphones, but I don't like using the headphones. I think they make you look and feel like a twat if you wear the headphones, mate, to be fair. I've got one headphone that I've got in the ear now. I don't listen to the stream, but don't like wearing the headphones. I do my head in. Just got the one earpiece there running out my phone, so I'll actually listen to the stream through my phone. I listen it straight through the capture. I'm actually listening to the game audio that's been streamed through YouTube back onto my phone. So I say, well, I sort of cheat, and you can adjust the game volume, so you try to gauge the audio. You can gauge the audio that way. Because obviously the games, if you're capturing through different consoles and stuff, and even just different games on the same console, the volumes can vary that much. Take that, you swine. Nice catch, nice jump. Yeah, I don't headphones now. I mean, even when I'm playing online gaming, it's very rare that I've used the headset. I've used the one mini Microsoft Xbox Live headset. So when I've been playing some multiplayer online games, stuff like Battlefield and that, where you're part of a squad and stuff, and like Gears in the past, I've used the headsets. But generally, just playing a game, I'm like now, I'll play within the ear headphones on of an evening when it's late, and but proper big headphone headset now, I don't like it. It just feels uncomfortable. I prefer earbuds. No fairness, I'd rather just use the earbuds. And they're just sort of pushed in there. They ain't like wedge riding. They're just sort of sitting in there. So. Like I say, I'll use the mic and headset and stuff if I need to play like Battlefield and stuff, or Gears if you're in a squad. But generally, I'll just use in the ear like the headphones, the earbuds. I prefer them to an headset. And as for the mic, it's like the mic here, there's headphones here, look, but I'm just using the mic standing up as a propped up off the headset as a mic. And it ain't a bad mic as long as you got it somewhere near you. Obviously, I'll try to keep my voice down. I don't like shouting while I'm playing, you know what I mean? So, I'm just literally talking out, shouting into this. And because obviously now it's 11:45 at night, Missus probably just gone to bed now. I think has just gone to bed. So if I'm in the other room in here now, you know, shouting away, it can get slightly irritating. It's bad enough with a click-clack stick. Yeah, this one fire button on this stick now just feels a bit spongy. I think it probably needs a bit of silicone grease on it or something. Feel it. Just feels a bit. It's actually wants to jump button. It feels a little bit spongy. I say they're only stock Ori buttons on this stick. And the problem with this game, like you say, on diagonals, you don't move, does it? So it's really, this game should be set up with a 4-way gate, shouldn't it? Nah, I don't really get the headphones thing. I can't game with put like full-size headphones on if I've got to use earbuds and like the mic as well. I don't mind the mic being at the side of me, but don't need Britney Spears on my face, you know what I mean? Definitely got a bit of sponge to it, that button now. You can feel it. The stick's really responsive on this Ori stick. So I've got a full set of buttons. I was going to swap this out. All the buttons on this stick, I was going to swap every one of them out and change them over. It's going to go 6 red and 2 white. But I never did in the end. I just kept them stock. So it seemed okay. I just cleaned them up. You know, they've been fine. But one of them, this one now, this I'm using for the jump, which would be like medium kick and bottom row second across. There's a slight sponge to it, you can just feel it, and that one's set up as the jump on this. So just got a sponge to it, you know, and you feel that when you don't feel right, does it? There's loads of ways you can play these Saturn games now with the cracked memory card, or memory cart, whatever it is. Play the old gold discs if you want. If you get that cracked action replay 4 meg memory card job, you can get them for about 30 quid, or less than that, from AliExpress for the old gold disc groups if you can't afford it. Or you can give it the ODE, you know, the optical disc emulator. Yeah, I know, should probably change them out, stick some sandwiches in them. But they're the silent buttons here, the Sam were silent, so alright, they're supposed to be a bit spongy as well, don't they? But this one, you can just feel it, just feels, sounds, you hear it? Sounds, it's got a flat sound to it, it feels spongy. Probably got a bit of hand jam in there from playing them beat 'em ups earlier, I don't know. Could probably just swap it out, probably swap it over to one of the, you know, buttons that don't get that much use, like the furthest right buttons on the top and bottom row. So obviously most games only use the 6 buttons, do they? They don't use 8 buttons, do they? They usually you lock them off the left and right till the specials, do you? Give it a blow. Nah, it still feels a bit, it's got a little bit of sponge to it. Sponge. There's sponge pudding. Say sponge is not good when you're playing Girls and Ghosts. Sponge is a bad thing. Oh, you knew he was going to get caught there. This game is evil. Yeah, I'll, you know, each to their own if they want to put an OD in there and stuff like that. It'll probably happen eventually. If the disk drive does die, you know, it's going to be the way forward to keep your original Saturn hardware running for the extra years in it. This game is rocking. It's an unforgiving fucker, this game. Anyway, it's almost the witching hour. It's almost 12 o'clock and I'm going to clear off. So again, thanks for the chats, thanks for viewing. Cheers Jay, cheers Sub, cheers Johns, cheers anyone else that might have popped in. I missed you, I probably bloody completely ignored you. So anyway, thanks for viewing and catch you again another time. Have a good one and have a good weekend. May stream again early next week. It all depends how the mood takes me. Again, keep it real. Peace out and have a good one.